Tupac told a journalist that when he was in hospital, he had a dream. He saw himself as an old man, but it wasn't a dream. The man he saw was someone he'd been told was dead, his father.
I told him, and I said that I am with you, and I'm your father. And I held his hand and touched him. But that was the first time I'd seen Tupac in about 15 years. It was a good feeling. And the first time I drove, I went by myself. It cost me $200. I got a speeding ticket. I couldn't wait to get up to prison to see my son for the first time. You know, again, to talk to him consciously. But they were very hard, because I knew that my son, at 3 o'clock every day, would be put in a cage, 6 by 9. And to know that a part of you, is locked in a prison cell for something that he did not do was a very hardening experience, and it really bothered me. He kind of felt that he could come back out and put on paper what he had been putting on paper, because that was more of a spirit thing that came from a drive that allowed him to do that. Well, being locked up and having your spirit locked up also can take away from that creativity. The last time I saw my son Tupac was in a hospital bed in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'd just gotten off the plane, and after I greeted everybody in the emergency room, and when I walked through the doors, I saw something that resembled my son, but really didn't look like my son the last time I saw him. The respiratory and gadgets hooked up to his ear, his nose, his eyes, his testicles, his toes, metal zippers up and down his body from when surgery had been taken as part of his body out. So you would have half-hour visits, so you would just sit there, and the doctor said that he could possibly hear you, and that you could talk to him, but he just cannot answer. So that's what I did. I would sit in the hospital room and talk to my son, and put chapstick on his lips, because the respirator made it very chappy.